What's up, guys? Team Pre-Bandit back with another deck profile. We're with a third place list. What's your name and what'd you play?
I am Fredo Rivera and I played Altergeist.
Oh yeah, Altergeist. Let's see it.
Yep. Alright, so the bread and butter of the deck, obviously, multi-faker. There's not much to say about this. You summon it, silk, win.
Yeah, easy.
Alright, this one, best starter in the deck. You poke, you deal 500, send something to the graveyard, link it off. Next thing you know, multi-faker and you win.
Yeah.
Just how it works.
Best card that attacks directly in the game. Easy.
Yeah, easy. And then this love-hate relationship, I love to summon it when I don't have any other Altergeist because you get a free trap. But other than that, like if you have this or Marionetta in your hand, you're going to summon Miluseek over that. But it's definitely a good starter.
Seems good.
Alright, 2 silk with this. Enough said. 1's too little.
3's
too much.
Yeah.
And then 1 horse. Horse is an MVP if you know how to cycle it, especially if you got some spoofings on the field. You can dodge like 3 attacks.
Yeah, it's super underrated.
All right, 3 Ash, nothing said there. 3 Extravagance. I don't have pot of, what's the new pot? Prosperity?
Prosperity, yeah.
So I would play Prosperity over this just because it allows you to dig and you get to choose, and then therefore you don't get to banish your Hextia. So if you have Prosperity, I'd play Prosperity, but Extravagance a good number 2.
Yeah.
This is just so I could see more of my stuff. Yeah. It's not a big deal, not special summoning on the first turn. Altergeist trapped, you got 3 spoofing. I only opt to play 1 and 1. It allows me to open up 2 extra spots instead of doing 2 and 2. So it's just a little bit more utility, especially for this locals. All right, 3 honorary Altergeist hand trap.
MVP probably.
Yeah, I actually pulled it off today. I did Faker Imperm. Game 1.
Easy.
Yep, easy. And then probably the best normal trap right now. You play this card, you let them just go combo off, summon everything, and then you torrential, and they just look at you like, yeah, you win.
Yeah.
This card's ridiculous right now. Judgment, I play 3 because it protects every single one of your traps. You want to use it more for protection than you do to stop stuff. So using this to protect and make sure your back row stays is important.
Yeah.
And then another set of Solemn because why not? Stopping stuff is nice.
True.
Bouncing is probably one of the best things right now because when you bounce some of their extra decks back, they just can't do anything because they were banking on that effect.
So many decks right now are normal summon reliant. It's kind of crazy.
Yep, so many of them. So like you just bounce it back and they pass turn and you win.
Yeah, easy.
Win button.
Nothing to say.
Of the decks, win button.
Yeah, so many fusion decks.
Yep. All right.
So it's 40?
Yep, it's a 40 card deck. Nothing more, nothing less. Especially for a trap, you want to see everything easy. So, all right. So, honestly, in your extra deck, the only cards you really need are your Link Karibos, your Hextia, and at least 1 Prime Banshee. Everything else is up to preference. So I play 3 Link Karibo because I'm unlucky and I banish all of them every time I Extravagance. So
we gotta have the Almirage.
yeah, 1 Almirage just in case you draw Silk and Manifest, then you get that Silk bounce combo turn 1.
Yeah.
So Almirage is just there to flex on people. 1 Dragoon's Destroyer, another Dragoon's Destroyer, and the 3rd Dragoon's Destroyer because we do not handle that very well as an Altergeist player.
Yeah, the cool thing about Boar Load is when you take it, you can still, destroy their monsters.
Oh,
kind of dumb.
And you can use the negate effect.
Oh yeah, it's free.
Celine, so you can special summon back, punish players that are stupid and summon a card to a zone.
Wonder how many times that happened.
It's only happened like once.
Oh, okay.
And then utility.
Yeah, nothing to say.
Nothing to say about the utility. Everyone needs that.
So if you had Access Code or Unicorn, would you play those?
So I would play Access Code Talker over Borolo Dragon because obviously it could still get over Dragoons, and that's the main reason why I play Borolo Dragon right now because this deck really isn't gonna get over many decks in OTK. You might pull off like a Transcode Talker and an Update Jammer combo if you're lucky, but that's like 1 in a million. So I prefer to play like utility cards that can get me out of slim situations.
True.
So DD Crow, a lot of decks are building from the graveyard, and just being able to interrupt like at an optimal time it hits them pretty hard, especially like Dragon Link. If they only have 3 darks in their graveyard, you hit one of them, they're not nearing you.
Yeah.
This actually is pretty good going first or second for this deck because you could set all your trap cards and just keep your monsters and just keep them in hand, and then next thing you know, they're just like dumping stuff to the graveyard. You have a full thing of trap cards, and by the time you start summoning, they just really can't stop you.
Have you thought about Secret Village since you're playing the terraforming?
So I thought about Secret Village, but there's not enough like decks that are like solely trap. Or blame my last spell.
Yeah.
So there's not enough like spell heavy decks. Like most of them, believe it or not, are monster heavy decks.
Yeah.
So like there's no reason to run Secret Village right now. This is enough said. There's so many what is it called? Continuous spell cards or continuous traps that you could just blow out of the water with that. And then evenly matched, just blow people out, especially if you're just trying to bait. Because I've already done it before where I baited someone with the Pot of Extravagance. I baited it Interruption. I baited it with this, and then I summoned out a Mystic Mine and then proceeded to win the game because I just destroyed their board with the Miloseek.
Yeah, I bet that feels real good to draw that with Multi-Faker.
Oh yeah, I actually pulled it off today. I pulled this with Multi-Faker. I evenly summoned for 4 and then Multi-Fakered them.
Damn.
And then last 3 is Anti-Spell. Going second, going first, you really want to slow the pace down. So this is the greatest card to slow the pace down. Like, there's not heavy spell cards, but most cards, they do rely on their spell cards to get started.
All right. Sweet. Any shout-outs?
Honestly, this game shop, this Bat in the Cave, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I moved down here recently and they just took me in, so Bat in the Cave, shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out to Team Karibo.
Yeah, Team Korean Bandit. Yeah. Yeah.
Curry Bandit.
Yeah.
And that's it.
All right. Thanks for the deck profile, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.